all have different filters. We hear things differently. We see things differently. We would define it differently. We ascribe different causes to it.
It's not just open play. There's areas for creativity, areas for using teamwork and problems.
Listen to Mark.
We're not getting ready for that.
Listen to Mark. This is good.
I was so insistent on cutting the turkey.
The Blandin Community Leadership Program, bar none, is the greatest opportunity I've had to be engaged in something that changed me and really changed my philosophy and belief in how things get accomplished.
You really have to analyze what do you want to accomplish as you leave this world. You know, you want to be thinking about that as you're going along, not that you're someday when I'm retired, I'm going to do all those things or that kind of attitude. You got to kind of pay your dues as you go along.
I kind of decided that this was going to be a time that I was going to really work on myself personally, professionally, as a community member, and I kind of looked at it as this is going to be a retreat.
What can you do to help them become involved and contribute effectively?
What community leadership means to me is trying to engage as many people that we can in the health of our community, in participating in our community, and making our community a place where everybody feels important and safe and engaged and valued.
Without a community leadership, I don't think any community can grow.
Really, it really is some wonderful advice. Here's how to do it. It's like, oh, realize this.
You know, on the other side, you're thinking, oh yeah, well, I see that perspective too.
Community leadership is not rocket science. It's more complicated than that.
I think the ultimate secret sauce is that we take people from the same community. And so you literally have people who have a stake in a place getting together with the opportunity to form a critical mass to get something done.
It's actually been a blast. To be quite honest, when I came here, I hardly knew anybody in the group. I knew a couple here and there, and I recognized a lot of names because we've been involved in other things in town. But there was just never really an opportunity to connect with any of them on a personal level. And so spending a lot of time in these sessions, we really get to know each other.
More than anything, it's the cohort of people that you're working with. These are all other strong community leaders who you're able to connect with, really broaden your knowledge of them and the people that they're connected with. So building that social capital and really engaging with others in a way that you're not normally used to.
That is the magic of this program, in the essence, is the incredible amount of talent, resource, knowledge, skill that people in rural Minnesota bring to bear on the economy and all the 8 dimensions of healthy community that we talk about in this program. Because the best resource of a community is its people.
I always try to coach my community that America, you can be part of it, be part of the process, be part of the decision making of the process. Do not just be, just watching outside of the box, but just get involved.
So is that what we could do to make it easier for you to contribute, is know our own
limits?
Yeah. The nice thing about as they take us through this program is they're already putting you in the perspective of how you'll bring this back. So you can start to imagine being in that boardroom or being in that task force or being at home at the dinner table.
I think what starts happening is people start literally seeing differently.
Part of this wouldn't have been possible if we hadn't collaborated with other community members and other planning groups.
That to me makes all the difference. You will be looking at the same things you've seen, but you will see them differently.
And a light bulb goes on. And they go, oh, that is what I should have done in that project. That's why it didn't work. I'm going to try this next time.
It's just a huge re-energizer, really.
1, 2, 3.
I mean, there's just so much energy in that room. I mean, we sit there and learn about the different personality types in there, and some of us are just complete introverts like I am, but I'm able to get up in front of the room of all these strangers, essentially, and talk freely and not even not even hesitate.
New friends. I think that's people that were acquaintances are working towards the friendship side. People that I've never met before, you know, being able to go to them afterwards, just enjoying the diversity of the people up here and embracing it, actually. It's very nice.
It's one of the programs that I've never experienced where you're not, you know, really depleted at the end of the day, you're really energized.
It would have an economic impact for our community.
What were you thinking?
A benefit.
I was thinking more along the lines of like a sustainable community garden where we could...
But I always say that some of my personal heroes are the people that come to this program. You know, these people give up a week of their life without pay, some of them, that they got to take their vacation time. These are people that lay their lives emotionally and every other way on the line every day for their community because they care about what happens to the people in their community. They care that the next generation has a foundation of leadership.
You know, you're taking 5 days from your life, and I look at it differently. I'm investing 5 days into my future.
The distractions are lessened, if not eliminated, because we're all here removed from our community for this very concentrated period of time, focused on our community, and it makes it such a unique opportunity to really get into knowing each other at a deeper level.
They could be home with their families. You know, they could be home, working on a project that's going to make them a lot of money, but they're not. They're out there working in the community for something they have a passion about, simply because that's where their commitment lies.
It's really a time away, you know, where you can kind of indulge. You know, you're talking with great people all day long and you're inspired, and the food is absolutely amazing, like no other.
The experience has been phenomenal. It's a beautiful environment, very easy to connect to the wilderness. We've been treated fantastically. The food is phenomenal. The accommodations are just very peaceful. We've been out every morning for a run on the loop, so we're getting our exercise still, as well as eating healthy and indulging.
Thursday night we have a banquet where we say some things about each of the participants. And I can honestly say there is never one of those that is not a deeply touching event.
Yes, this will help my community, and will help that I can blend my community more to the greater community, which is America.
You know, I went to the Blandin, and I still have 3 workshops to go, which I'm looking forward to go to those. But only for the 5 days in retreat that I went, it is worth it. You're gonna learn so much about yourself and about others that you're not gonna regret it. And if you regret it, I pay you the money back.
The mission of the Blandin Foundation is to strengthen communities throughout rural Minnesota, especially in our home communities in the Itasca County area. We strive to do that every day through grant making, public policy engagement, and leadership. Since 1985, Blandin has been proud to support the Blandin Community Leadership Program, supporting leaders who are doing hard work every day to strengthen their communities has been part of how the foundation best meets our mission.